Good morning, everyone. On Thursday morning, great to have you with me. Lovely to be with you. I've got three free bets for you. We're on the 15th of December, and yesterday on the 14th of December, I gave you three free bets. And the first one that ran won at 20 to 1, Evasive Power. And around about 1,200 people tuned in to the early morning message from yesterday. Not everyone can get to the telephone or tune in, obviously during the day with the commitments, etc. But a lot of people did, and a lot of people backed another very big price winner at 20 to 1. I've got three bets for you now. One's 8 to 1, one's 7 to 1, and the other one's a rare bet for me because it's straight on the nose to win on a horse I tipped last time out, which didn't run, but does run tonight, hopefully, at Chelmsford, weather permitting. And I think it will win. So three bets for you coming up. This each way double pays 66 to 1. One's at Chelmsford and one's at Southwell, and I'll give you them in just 1 minute. Just a quick word about the Southwell Slammer. A big response to everyone, and a big thank you to everyone who's coming on board for those three bets at Southwell this afternoon. I wish you the very best of luck with them. They are exceptionally strong, and if you're not already on them, you can still be on them. 3 for a tenner. The link to the service is down below. It's just a PayPal press of the button, and then just you need to just dial Anne at my racing office, which is petersracingtips@gmail.com, and she matches it up and then sends you the email within seconds. So petersracingtips@gmail.com is the email you send to get the big three bets, which are the Southwell Slammer, but you need to pay either by bank, no problem, or by PayPal to get the acknowledgement from the email service, which sends you the three bets. Most people have already done it. Obviously, there's a big response, but if you haven't and you want to get on, then by all means, you can get on those three today. Also, there was a video last night which was purely about that bet and why you should be betting these extra bets and the profitability and everything else about it. And it's on last night's video, so if you want to tune in there. A lot of people did tune in, around about 2,000 people, and great to have you on board like that, and the loyalty is fantastic. Okay, so with no more ado, I'm just going to give you these three horses because I know that people haven't got much time, and a lot of people listen on their telephones. Let's first of all start with the 8:30 at Chelmsford for this win bet. This is the 8:30 at Chelmsford. Remember, these are three free bets. The three pay bets for £10 or the Southwell Slammer, and that's the one you click to buy in the PayPal. It pays around 250 to 1 the treble. Well, it certainly did at the time of broadcasting, but obviously a lot of people are betting these horses, and a lot of people are backing a lot of winners, as they say. Since Sunday alone, there's been 33 to 1, 7 to 1. 5 to 1, and then 20 to 1 just in 4 days on my channel, and there was much more before that, which I'm not going to go on about at this stage. At the 8:30 then at Chelmsford, straight win this one, number 3. It's called Brains, trained by John Butler, ridden by Grace McEntee, who rode the horse yesterday, Evasive Power, and won it at 20 to 1 for us. So that was a cracking win, wasn't it? And she's on a shorter price one tonight. It's about a 7 to 4 poke, but I think she'll win. It's number 3, Brains. Looks to be a little bit better class than the opposition in this 0 to 70. Runs off a mark of 71 and looks a winner potentially all over it. And that's my selection there. Straight win bet, very strong in the 8:30 at Chelmsford. That's a win bet on number 3. It's called Brains, and I'm very sweet on that indeed. Another bet at Chelmsford, and then I'm going to go back to Southwell for the afternoon. The Chelmsford horse is currently 8 to 1, which I'm going to give you now, and then I'm going to go to Southwell for a 7 to 1 chance this afternoon, which is not a part of the Southwell Slammer. It's an extra bet for you free of charge, just like that 20 to 1 winner yesterday, Evasive Power. Extra free bet for your loyalty and your commitment, and as a reward, and thanks very much indeed for tuning in to me as much as you do. 7 o'clock at Chelmsford then. The horse I'm sweet on here is it's in a 6-horse race, so they only pay out first 2, but I'll be disappointed if it's not in the frame. It's number 3. It's called You're Hired, trained by Amanda Perrott and ridden by Safi Osborne. Number 3, You're Hired. It's got no form to its name. It's got 6 zeros next to its name, but it is well weighted off a mark of 85. I think it needed the run last time up when it ran at Chelmsford, ironically, and it didn't come anywhere. Well, it did come somewhere. It come 5th of 9 behind a horse, sort of a name to write, Tar Barn. But that was a good run off a mark of 87. It's since been dropped £2 in the weights for that, and has run in a lot better class than this event. I don't think it's the strongest race of all time. I'm going each way, Number 3, You're Hired. It's a big one. It's around 8-1, and they pay out first 2 in that 7 o'clock at Chelmsford. The final bet runs at Southwell this afternoon. By the way, I am back to you at 6 o'clock tonight for Saturday's action, if not before, maybe at 5 o'clock, but 6 o'clock at the latest. That will be for Friday's action. So make a date with me, whatever you do, because I'm in the mood to actually wipe them bookmakers out once again. It's been a fabulous week of winners. Last Thursday on the line, by the way, this last Thursday, 7 days ago from today, I tipped a 25-1 dark horse winner, which was, I'm just looking at, Forced to Frap. And also in the evening at Chelmsford, I tipped a horse called Storm Alert, which won at 16-1 to 7-2. 2 bets, and it paid 150-1 the double. That was last Thursday on this line, free of charge to you. And that's what this line's all about, giving you absolutely sensational winners. And that was last Thursday, 25-1 and 6-1, backed in to 16-1 and 7-2. And let's see if we can do it again, eh? Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, so one more to give you, and it's a horse I'm pretty sweet on. It's ridden by an old friend of mine who's a lovely jockey, lovely guy, Jimmy Quinn. Doesn't ride too many horses, but he doesn't have too many big chances. He's a veteran jockey now. It's trained by Martin Smith, who also doesn't train many winners. But I think these two can combine to bring number 9, All About Alice, to the winner's enclosure in the 303 at Southwell. It's number 9. It's called All About Alice, and I thought it ran really well when 5th of 13 last time up when Richard Kingscote rode it, and that was at Lingfield. Didn't get the best of runs, didn't put it in the best position, although a great jockey, Kingscote. I think that day just didn't quite ride the best races ever ridden. I think Jimmy Quinn and Martin Smith, well, I say they haven't had many winners at all between them. Jimmy doesn't ride too many horses and doesn't ride too many winners, but he is a really good jockey, a very, very, very good, astute master of the track and master of pace. I think you can win on this. Number 9, it's called All About Alice, and it goes in the 303 at Southwell. So there we go, free bets. You're hired in the 7 o'clock at Chelmsford each way, around about 8-1. Brains on the nose. I don't know if there are too many win bets, but I'm going for that. 8:30 Chelmsford, and All About Alice in the 303 at Southwell this afternoon. They're the 3 bets. If you want the big Southwell Slammer, it's still available. 3 big bets paying an absolute fortune. And you know how much I'm in form. I'm in unbelievable form. And just click on the PayPal, and then to get the bets, you need to write to my office, and Anne will sort it out. It's petersracingtips@gmail.com. It's all pretty straightforward, and that's it. Good luck, and I will be back, God willing, at 6 o'clock tonight when we'll do it all over again for Friday's action. Go get 'em.